Being in EdExchange has freed me in a lot of ways. It's given me permission to try completely new things and to find, I didn't think as a librarian that I could really integrate some of these activities into what I do with students on a weekly basis, but I absolutely can. Now I think in new ways. We talk a lot about growth mindset, and I have grown more as an educator through my EdExchange experiences than in my 17 years and with my master's degree. This program opened my eyes to new ways of doing things and freed me from a fear of failure and a fear of trying new things.
The EdExchange experience has changed the way that I teach my students. I try to do a lot more hands-on and process type experiences with them.
It has reaffirmed my belief in a very personal, hands-on way that student-led learning is the way that we as humans learn best, and that's what I try to do with my kids every day in the library.
Made me more adventurous in my lesson planning. I'm more willing to take risks and try something new. I was always afraid of coding before, and I was like, let me try it, let's see what happens. And so I've definitely been more willing to just take risks and try and do something that I hadn't done before.
I'm not afraid to show our kids a couple of activities that I might not be an expert in, and I think that's the scariest part as an educator. You exposing kids, you should know the background and the knowledge in order to show them and teach them. So I think this made me more fearless of if I want to try green screen, hey kids, let's do it together. Let's figure it out. I don't know. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know, and I'm comfortable telling you I don't know, so maybe we can figure it out together.
My outlook on librarianship, like I said, when I decided to become a librarian, it was to focus on literacy and reading promotion for students. But since my workshop, I have been able to take things like electricity and circuits and force and motion and storytelling and coding and robotics and push those out not only to my group of 16 EdExchange on-site students, but really the whole campus. And I've been taking part of my budget to buy STEM materials to push those units out and roll them out to the entire campus during their regularly scheduled library time.
In my library, I have maker spaces in my libraries, and so through the different things that I've learned and been exposed to, and in the thinkery and the aspect of experimenting and playing and figuring things out, I bring all of those things into my maker spaces and even into my lessons. And so, for example, just a couple weeks ago, we were doing Dr. Seuss STEM-inspired activities, and so I was able to use and integrate some of the things that I learned through EdExchange in those activities, and the kids get just really excited. And so, even a simple task, for example, they were building towers for. There's a book called 10 Apples Up on Top, and I was like, okay, just build the tallest tower that you can that will hold these apples. And so the kids were just having a blast, just building and measuring and doing some math. And so just having those opportunities to play and interact and just build. So I just love how I got so many ideas from the EdExchange that I'm able to just incorporate into my own lessons. And then also because teachers come to the library lessons with their students, they also get inspired, and they also take some of that back to the classroom.
The EdExchange experience has inspired me to incorporate more hands-on projects with my lessons, and I've seen how easy it can be. It was kind of overwhelming to think about, but yeah, I feel confident.